It's Late Night Lori from my messy desk. Don't know where the dress came from, but it's Late Night Lori from Lori's Little Bit Craftin. I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator coming to you from Wisconsin in the United States. Let's see if I have sound. Maybe not. It says it's waiting on me. Maybe my iPad is just having a hard time catching up. Let's see. Okay. It's Late Night Lori. All right, my iPad finally caught up. Whew. So welcome. I think I'm almost ready to go to business. All right, I plugged in my phone, but I did not restart my phone. I'm going to move this light out a little bit. I did get another light. We'll see how it looks. Hello, Allie. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. You left a comment for Riley on her video, right? I'm going to take my sweatshirt off. For her video with her little shaker card. I read it to her today, and she said, oh, thank you. So I'll add another comment, but thank you from Riley. I tried to do it earlier, and it told me there was an error posting it. Hello, Rosa. How are you? So I'm not sure what the dilly was, but she did say thank you. I'll try to post it on there when it allows me to, when YouTube lets me post it. So I'm trying to get this light adjusted so that it's not reflecting on the glass here, because I want to try to improve the experience for everybody and still have plenty of light. So we'll just make some adjustments until I get it right? I've only been doing these for over a year. Oh, Rosa, yes, I did see, I think you sent me, did you send me an email? I think you sent me an email. So Allie, did you make one too? Did you make a journal? And Rosa, you are very welcome for your gifted prize. Thanks for playing along. It was fun. It was very fun. I don't think I have this moved enough over yet. Try that. Little by little, I'll try to get it worked out here. And I have one other light that I haven't put up that I might replace one of the ones that gives me the reflection over here. We're just going to see how it goes. So let's try to get down to business. For those of you not familiar, you can find all things Stampin' Up, latenightlori.stampinup.net. That's my hangout where you can see all the things that Stampin' Up has going on, promotions going on, catalogs, my online store, all of the things. All right. And there is a tab for projects, but you know, I've been talking about getting my projects loaded up there and I just haven't gotten it done. So one of these days I'm going to sit down and do it. All right. Oh, so you're to the point where you need to make tags and decorate it, and that's where we're at. We're going to do a little bit of that tonight. So if you're in the balcony hanging out with us, feel free to chime in. Tell us where you're watching from if you've not been here before. And if you just want to watch, get ideas, that's fine. But if I'm doing something and you think I should do something different and you just can't help yourself, please chime in and say something. So, a couple of announcements. If you received bonus day coupons before February 2nd, that means you need to burn them. Earn them, but burn them. You need to burn them before February 28th. All right? Don't lose them. We work hard for those bonuses, don't we? You don't want to lose them. And then right now we've got a special offer going on. If you join Stampin' Up, whether you've been a demonstrator in the past and dropped off and now you're seeing, you know, life changes, whatever, and you're ready to join again, Stampin' Up has this great deal. I mean, it's always a good deal to join because you get a lot of free stuff and you get a discount and all the things. But right now you get the Stampin' Positioner as a gift, as a bonus when you join. So if you're interested in this, make your decision before March 2nd. All right, because that's when this bonus offer expires. And that brings us to last night's little pocket journal. I'm still liking it. It's kind of fun. So, Allie, what do you put in your pocket journal? Do you put pictures or just tags and journaling things? I'm not exactly sure what I should do next. I mean, I know I need to do a couple of tags because that's why we put these things in here so that we could make some tags. And I should probably get some white paper because I probably need to tone some of this down so that there's some good contrast, right? So I thought I'd bring in a couple of circles because I found them in my scraps. I'm going to keep my little template because that was nice to have to punch my holes in. So I'm going to hang on to that. I don't want to lose that. And I have this left over from last night too, these couple of strips, because I thought I would put those on a couple of tags. All right. So let's just see. I'm just going to start playing, I guess. Move this a little bit more. If I put my ruler in here, I want to go this way. I don't know if I want to decorate the front yet. I don't know. Oh, I guess I do need it this way. I want to see how deep it is before I couldn't go any further. So if I do a tag that is about 4 inches and put a loop on it, that should be good, right? I don't need the tag hanging out the top of this. So I'm thinking 4 inches. So if I do it 8 inches, 8.5, 9, no, 8.5. I'm trying to think out loud without really explaining what I'm doing. I'm thinking if I do the tag, so if I do 4 inches, have it folded in half, that would be 8 inches. And if I have a 1/4 inch folded in on each side to give it like a finished look, and then I could put this tab, the ribbon in for a tab to pull it out, that should work. It's going to add a little bit more bulk, but there's bulk down here, so I may as well add a little bulk up here. Let me get some white. And we'll see. I think I need a full-size sheet though. Basic white. And then this was tags, images, old book pages to make flowers, sentiments, stickers. Oh, I wonder. I have some Stampin' Up stickers even. I have some Stampin' Up stickers. Maybe we'll use a couple of those. We'll see. So let's see, if we go, I don't want it to be super wide, but if I went like 2.5 inches, that would be a good width for a tag, right? 2.5. Let's just take a look. So if I do 2.5, and then I said, if I score it at a 1/4 inch, and then I know this is going to be folded in because I'm going to glue it. See, this one's still trying to fix those lights. All right, and then if I just put this fold line at 4 inches, then I guess we want to go this way. I should have gone the other way. And then I need another 1/2 inch score here. So we'll go to 4 inches. Oops. And then we'll go to a 1/4 inch and I'll cut it off. There's my 1/4 inch line. I'm just putting that score line on the 1/4 inch. Let's just see. Oh, memory and more cards. That's a good idea. So we could do this. And I figure if I put this ribbon in here, we'll just be attaching that in there. Right? Now, do you think glue would hold this enough to go in and out? Or do you think I should staple it onto here? Any ideas? So I have another stamp. Where did I put it? It's our statement of the heart. That would work. So I'm thinking we could put this inside here. Oh, I kind of like that idea. Because tape usually goes bad after a while. Okay, I wasn't sure if I should try to staple it in there. And I'm like a squirrel. A little ADHD going here, right? I gotta rinse this off because it's dusty. So I just got right into business. How is everybody? I know Rosa, I did ask, right? Staples are good, okay. Yeah, I don't use tape for a lot of things that I want long term because I'm afraid it won't last. Oh, that'll work perfect on a D block. Okay, so I need to do this. Oops, I just dropped a scrap piece. I'm gonna have to do a little creative. I should have stamped some of these before. Well, I'm glad you're crafting along. That's good. That's good. I'm gonna put this here. And I think I want to try to emboss that in white. Oops, it's wet. Try to dry that off a little bit. I think I want to do that in white. Let's see if I mess it up. If I mess it up, I'll just put another layer on there, right? It's just paper. It's just paper. Clear. We don't want clear. We want white. All right. Let's go ahead and Versamark this little puppy here. So Rosa, what are you working on? You said you're crafting along, you're stamping some kind of images. Are you mass producing some cards or just randomly doing some images so that you have them? I should probably do my little embossing buddy on here. In the past, most of your books fell apart after 3 years when you used tape. Good lesson to know. I will learn from your experience. All right. That is going to go right about there. Mass production for your spring cards. Nice. That looks like it'll be good. I should probably not be pouring embossing powder on over my Pearson mat, but I was too lazy to move it. So here's where it sits. And I'm just going to let that kind of adhere a little bit. Got one little goober there. Okay, I think that'll be good. There's oh, it's a little crooked. Just slightly crooked. Nobody's gonna know. Don't tell. Let's cover this up. Cover this up. And I'm gonna get the little brush because there's a couple of little places there that I'm worried will leave a mark. So like right here. I think I'm not really going to worry about anything else. I think I really need to do some heavy-duty cleaning for that because some of these letters are kind of filled in. I think I might have to take a little brush, but I think for my first one, this will be okay. I'll just tell people it's my first one. And maybe I won't give it away. Maybe it'll just be my first one to keep as a souvenir. All right, let's get some heat gun going on here. Warm that up a little bit. Let's see, one other little piece here. And that doesn't want to come off. I guess that's staying there. It's just a little dark piece. I don't know where it came from. Normally I would heat my embossing powder from the back, except this is 2 layers, so it's probably not going to heat from the back as well as it normally would. I mean, I could try, but I think it's just kind of thick. I think most of it's shiny. It should all be shiny. Okay, it's all smooth. All right, page number last. My first page decorated. Now, I wonder if we did, I'm gonna put this little thing on here. And let's get, I think I'm gonna go get Secret C. I did not pull any colors out because I really had no idea what I was gonna do. So let's, do our little handcrafted from the heart. And we'll put this I'm kind of trying to line it up to the side of here so it kind of helps me center things and keep it hopefully kind of straight. We'll see. We'll see. Do I need to zoom in at all or is this all right? Beautiful. Let's cover this up so I don't mess something up. I should probably just fill this with a few of my favorite things, right? Some of my current favorites. Like some of those little cutest bugs. All right, good, Rosa. All right, so we're going to put that there. And I think maybe a little floral and a little button, Stampin' Up button. Nah. Maybe just a little floral in the middle. We'll see if that sticks forever. I don't know what I want to put on the front yet. All right, let's put this out of the way for now. And I suppose I could get rid of these stickers because I'm not going to use a ton of those. Just a couple. I usually try to put these like on the back of my envelopes sometimes if I don't decorate the back of my envelopes, and it gives me something to fill it with. Let's get rid of some of this stuff. So let's go back to my little tag that I abandoned while I was waiting for some professional to give me advice on whether I should put a staple in it. So if we do this, I need to try to staple it there. Then the staple will be hidden. The ribbon should be pretty secure. And then we're going to put some glue in here. Oh, I suppose maybe I should consider like stamping something on here first, huh? So this will go in here. Maybe. There. That'll go in there, and that'll sit down there. And we'll pull this up. Let's see. Let me get this out of the way. I'm going to just put this whole thing out of the way because I'm going to scrub that out and see if I can't freshen it up a little bit. That's an old stamp that's not available anymore. I wish they'd release one again because that was a nice stamp to have. All right, so we've got some little memory and more cards. Days like this. Oh, this would be fun. Okay, that's going to be a little too wide for that pocket, but I can always trim down the sides. That would work here, though. So it's catching on that little... No, it's not. It's good now. It was probably catching on this because I had it closed. Yep. So if I open that up a little bit... Remember when we were putting these together, the little flap I glued to what will be the front of the pocket? Tastes like this. Maybe I should just glue this here, and then I could put some cute little picture in here or something. Butterflies. Oh, that's cute too. That's going to cover up that paper, but that's okay because that's a lot of brightness going on there. That's a lot of busy. So I think I'll put that there. What do you think? You found it, Mercari, the Stampin' Up you showed yesterday for the angel policy. The handmade stamp that I put on the back here. So you found that set. I think I'm following you now. Awesome. That is so pretty, but we're going to use this side. And I was talking to my team leader too about stamping for our customers, whether it's a free class or not. She was going to look too, because I did look through the policies, and I know it used to be in there. Maybe they changed it. But she was going to look too, because she still thought we could not do the ink stamping for our customers, which I think is why they probably came up with some of the ephemera packs. Oh, and I have some of those too. The ephemera packs. These are cute cards. These are the Days Like This, Memory and More. Memories and more card pack. Let's see what else we have on here. I used some of these for a couple of cards early on, and then I've kind of forgotten about them. That's pretty there. I'm going to cut that in half. I'm going to cut that. I like the color combination here. We'll cut that there. And it's not quite in half. This is a little bit bigger. And then I feel like I should stamp something on here. I wonder if I still have some of those butterfly embellishments. I do. I wonder if these are still available. I haven't looked for these lately either. Let's do 158, 136. All right, so sorry these aren't available anymore. But I'm going to use them anyway because it's good to use things that are in our stash, right? I thought I had a second pack of them, but I think I gave them away. Yeah, it looks like I gave them away. And then I have some of these ephemera packs too. Yeah, I know, Allie, you had mentioned that. If you're running kits to sale, you can't. Yeah, I'm still curious because if it would make a difference for some of my classes too. I'm going to put a couple of these on here. And I think I'm going to let the glue dot peel off of here. And I'm going to use glue instead of the glue dot. So I'm going to put a couple of glue dollops on here. And let those dry just a little bit maybe. Let's see if I can peel a couple more of them off of their glue dots. Because I think it'll be better if we don't have the glue dot that might fail eventually. So Rosie, you found the one that was retired. Okay. I'm glad you found one. I think that one is enough without glue. And I think I'll do one more big one. The big ones seem to be coming off their glue dot a little bit easier than the little ones. So that one came right off of the glue dot. All right, at least I don't have very many of these left, but they were pretty fun. $10 is a good deal. All right, I'm still gonna let those dry a little bit. Now I need to see if I wanna stamp something on there. These little cards are cute. I might still need to use some of these, I don't know. Oh, this would be a cute card to have in here to do some little like journaling thing on there. I could even make a two-sided tag, right? That would look good with the strawberry slush. Do you think that would work all right? That's probably close enough in color. Let's see, what else do we have? All good things. Maybe I should have put that one in there instead of this one. But I like the pink in here because it goes with that page. Did any of you get these? These are pretty fun cards. I forgot they were here, so I don't know why I wasn't paying attention because they're fun. Well, that would be a good, just a journal page, huh? Little, we'll see. I might use one of those, huh? Because it's got the lines on it already. Do the one with the yellow background. Filled with Happiness is kind of fun too, but I don't, oh, there is green in here. I think we'll take this one out too. All right, let's put these away. Because I want to mix it up. Isn't that the idea? Just have a bunch of different things in there. I suppose it could be themed. Let's see what else here. What am I looking for? I'm looking for those, what did I do with them? I had the ephemera pieces that we punched out. I wonder what I did with them. Who knows? That's not drying very fast, so let's move to another page. This would be good because that looks like it's green. So I'm going to cut this to, let's move this out of the way so I don't mess up the glue. I'm going to cut this so that I've got it just kind of bordered. Well, I took 1.5 inches off of that side. Whoops. And we'll take 1.5 inches off this side because it just kind of fell right into that space there. So that could be a cute little tag here. Yeah. Filled with Happiness, or should I be putting that in here? Well, you can't even really see it. I think I want that there. And then that's kind of a lot going on. Although I do kind of like that it's blocks part of that tab. I think when I do another one of these, I will cut it so that the thumb punch out here is not on both sides. I think I just want it on the front. I think. But I still need to figure out what I want this to say. So many choices, so many things to look at. We'll cut this down. I'll take that off there. I'm going to have to trim that a little bit more so that it's symmetrical. I don't want to border on one side and not on the other side. So let's take a pencil. Leave the tag empty and add a picture. That would work. That would definitely work. You've got a small HP printer. I've got a Sprocket that does 4x6 prints from my phone. I can grab them from, I've got the Sprocket app on my phone, so I can take them out of my gallery and then I can print them, and that's really pretty nice too. I'm glad I got it. And I think we'll put that there since I cut the bottom off. Although I could get another card if I wanted to put that all the way up to the top. Because this will come in here. Doing a picture on here would be fun. Let me get another one with the orange, although I don't know if that would be enough to take off. Oh, of course, I could make another pocket on here too. I could kind of do that. Should I put another pocket on here? The butterflies don't really go with those. Oh, I didn't realize that those were going to be upside down, but that's all right. You have to turn them upside down to get the stuff out of them, right? I'm just going to glue this on here like this. Now, the other thing I could do is use the dies. I brought in a bunch of sets that I thought I might use the sayings from. So let's just take a look. I didn't really want to do floral on here so much because there's really no floral on here. Oh, and I need to glue this in here too, because I like that with this color here. I think it just kind of adds to it. Yes, this would be great for a book for the grandkids. I know my granddaughter loves looking at pictures of herself doing things from when she was younger. That's a great idea. All right. So let's see. What was I thinking? This one, I want to use I think I want to use this die. Doesn't want to let go. Because I pulled the tape right off of there. So this would be fun to, I think, if I punched holes in this side with this, I could put a piece of the strawberry slush inside and it would give a nice effect, and then I could have a picture on the other side. What do you think of that? I'm going to have to just run this through part way because I put staples in here already, because who knew I'd decide what to do later. Hang on, I'll be right back. And then some strawberry slush. Put some of that in there. So I need to take off. Yeah, the more embellishments, the thicker it's going to get, I know. Whoops. Guess I'll erase 2 lines off of here now. And this one, not all of my little flower petals came out, so I'm going to have to poke those out. And then I need to make this a little shorter also. If it gets too thick, I can always take that tag out and do something else. We'll just give it a whirl, because I think that's pretty. So I'm going to put glue on here. Gonna be pretty. Now, before I push this down, I have to push in my glue tabs at the top. Because we're gonna, just think what I discovered. When this closes, that ribbon's gonna show. I should have put it under here. Oh well, it is what it is. Maybe nobody will notice. I'll just cut it a little bit shorter. Maybe nobody will notice. And then we're going to put some glue on here. I feel like I just opened a door to a whole new craft room doing these little pocket journals. Oh, you can see the staple in there, but I wonder if I push that down a little bit, if it goes in the other direction, maybe. That'll be fine. It got a little crooked, just slightly crooked, so I'm just going to trim a little bit of this off because I want those edges to meet up. Have you made the One Sheet Wonder little journal? I have not. I saw one of those And I think I have a picture, because Stampin' Up had one of those, one of the like artisan designers had one, and I printed off like their template, but it was all in centimeters. So I have to kind of figure out, I mean, I could do it in centimeters here, but I would want to do it imperial. All right. So this was going to go in this one, this little pocket. I probably could have made that loop a little bit smaller, but that's okay. That'll be cute. And then they'll probably see like, well, what in the heck is this? And then I can put a picture or some words on the back of there. So far it's still, it's not super bulky. All right, so let's do maybe some, I still need to figure out what I want to do for the front. I wonder if I put circles on a circle. What do you think that would look like? And I think I'll have to try that one sheet wonder one. I'm not going to keep this one, but I think I'm going to keep these other little diamonds. They might be fun. All right, let's put our butterflies on because those glue dots seem like they're pretty good here. Or not the glue dots, the dollops of glue. And then we'll put something here. We'll say something. Let's just pop all these little buggers out of here. I tried smashing it down on the table and only some of them came out. I could get my little brush, but this is probably going to be just as fast as me going to get the brush, using it, and then coming back. I think I need to do one of these for a friend of mine with pictures of her loved one. I think that would be a nice keepsake for her. We're getting together for lunch tomorrow. I wonder if I could get it done first thing in the morning, do you think? I'd have to get up early. That'll be the question. We'll see if I can get up early. All right, let's put this away because I think I'm not going to use any of the florals on here. Some of those sayings are fun though. All right, let's set that off to the side. What about an oh happy day? Who can't be happy when there's butterflies, flowers, and sunshine, right? You know, I hope Secret C right now is an in color. I would really like to see this added to the regular line of colors. It's not black, but it's not navy blue, but it is such a nice color to do our like sentiments and other lines. Hopefully that's straight. Beautiful. I should have used the Stampin' Positioner because that's not as dark as I wanted it to be. But it's going to have to be, good enough. Because I don't want to re-ink it and mess it up, because that would make me not happy. Because I already glued all those butterflies on there. I see a saying on here too that says, "Have a beautiful day." All right, let's see where we want this. I'm going to use those together. Was I putting this in here? Yeah, I think we're putting that right in here. Now I know if I was a junk journal person, I would be like distressing edges and putting some ink blending around these edges, but I'm not a pro at this yet, so we're just staying kind of basic here. So I still need to put some things in here. Still have things for there. Can slide something in there. That would be a good place to put a picture, I think. Lots of laughter. Find something where we're laughing about something. I don't know. You think that could work on the front? I need to trim off some of these edges though. Maybe with like a banner, a word banner across the front. Let's see, what did I do with all of my here? I'm not sure if these are still current. This one might be. There's a bunch of Christmas ones here that I was going to have a class on that I didn't do. Thankful for you. Sending hugs. That would be cute, but I don't really want to do sending hugs, I guess. Happy Valentine's Day. Thinking of you. What do you think of that? Does that look too silly with the circles on there? I should look up and see if these words, there's a lot of great words in this. I need to look and see if this ephemera pack is still a current product. I had a couple of these and I merged them because I used some and then I didn't use all of them. It does add some contrast, right? I just wonder if I should not have done it on a circle, because these, I mean, these are kind of the same size. Do you think that looks okay? Oh, and these are still available. This is the Greetings for All Mix and Match Ephemera. They're $7. So I don't know if you saw all the different ones in there. There's a lot of different ones in there. Nah, I don't think I like how that looks. I could put a couple little flowers on here though, along with a couple of those little diamonds. That could be fun. Let's see if I can find some more little flowers in here. Just little ones. Maybe there's just going to be 2. There's just 2, so I'm going to use those 2. And I really have to go through my inventory and clean out all the stuff that's not active anymore. Would these, if I put them on the front, would them being up on dimensionals be unusual? Like for those couple of flowers? I don't know what is the trend with little things like this. Or if that's considered like maybe too over the top or something. I don't know. So I think I'm going to put this flower over here. I think it's probably easier for me to put the glue there and set this down. There are no rules. All right, then I won't be a rule breaker. I'll just do my thing. Oh, my stomach is growling. Can anybody hear that? Oh, I suppose I should probably glue this piece down so I know where it's going to be. And then we'll put some dimensionals on this too. But it should be something that's easy to keep and won't fall apart with use. That's a good point. That is a good point. If I keep this for my sample, it'll be fine. And if I decide to give it to somebody else, I will probably do another one because there were a couple of things that I would do different. Remember, like rounding these corners before I glued everything down. I did it on one of them. Like I rounded the corner here and I like how that looks better. So when I do my next one, I'll do it a little bit different. Similar, but different. And it would be so easy to change up the size on this, you know, now that I've kind of got the idea of how this book was designed. Whoever at Stampin' Up designed it, I don't know who did. Let's put a couple more things of glue on here. All right, so I got 2 flowers, so I need like 3 of these guys. I think that's kind of fun. I'm happy with the front. What do you think? Does it need bling too? Or are we good with just that? I could probably use those on another page, huh? I'm liking some hearts. That gives me encouragement. Yay. So let's see if I have some flat. Maybe a few little white ones. 1, 2, 3. I don't think I like it there. But it might, I think I might, oh, there, I got it off. Put this one over here. I'll just do there. Good enough. Just a little shimmer. All right, so I'm gonna have this here with probably a picture on the back. And then I could probably just put a picture in. Well, this is a pocket though. That could go in there. And that could have maybe the description of what the picture is. Did I do 2 holes for my binding? I did. So here's the template that I used. So I made the template the size of the length of the journal. And then I just measured equal distance from each end. So it's not exactly in thirds. And then originally I took this punch. And punched the holes, but some of the pockets made it difficult. So I ended up going with just this. And what I did was then I just took a layer and I went in and I put the hole punches in. All right. So then I took my ribbon and from the front, I put both ends through so they were coming out the back. And then I put one up this side and one up this side. So this is actually 2 layers. So this is actually overlapping ribbon here. There's 2 layers of ribbon. Okay. Because then I went up both sides so that I could put the bow on the front. I might not have needed to do it that way, but I didn't want there to be any like dead spot, and I wasn't sure how sturdy I needed it to be, so that's what I did. All right, so let's see what else we can do with this. That's good. I could make, oh, I was going to put these tags together and make them more substantial, wasn't I? That also makes it thicker, so I think we'll just leave it like that because it works. It goes into that pocket better. And then I think this side would be fun to have a pocket that's angled the same way as that layer. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I only did 2. You could probably do about the same thing with 3. To wind your ribbon. So let me think. You could, if you did, you might not be able to do the same thing. I'd have to think on that for a bit. Well, if you use the 2 outer ones and just left the middle one empty too, you wouldn't have to do anything with that hole. You could just leave it there. I'm not sure. I'm not sure how that would play out. So that, where was I putting that? Was I going in this one? I think I was going in that pocket. It's just a little too wide. So let's trim a little bit off of the side. And I still see a little pencil mark, I think. So we'll start with just a little smidge. That's still kind of snug. I think I'm going to make it a little narrower and maybe a little shorter. There. So that's got a nice little border around it. And then maybe, oh, it was too thick. There you go. Put a charm in it. Yes, you could definitely use baker's twine instead of the ribbon. That's a good point, Rosa. What was that? Oh, I love this place. And with this, I'm just going to stamp love this on here instead of love this place. This is from the Weekend Adventures. Some of you may have this or be getting it. Love this is all I'm going to use. I'm going to mask off place. So, yeah, the twine will work really good. And you could probably do a couple of layers of twine. I should probably get my Pearson mat, but I'm going to wing it. Love this. And I think a little picture would be cute on that. Check on Google, 3 pamphlet stitch. Oh, is there like an idea how to get it woven in so that you've got a nice set of layers? Oh, thank you, Allie. I just got that. Thank you. I'll see if it's the same one that I have. Oh, and this has... Well, I already glued that down. I won't be able to stamp on there. See, I should have done like dry fit stuff, but I had so many pieces. I didn't want to just keep having pieces laying all over the place, you know. There's a cute little heart here, though. Let's get some strawberry slush. See how that looks on here. All right, we're like on a roll here with ideas, hey? And I love this little coffee cup too. I think I want to put that in here somewhere. Pardon my reach. Because that coffee cup didn't really look like much when it was on the front of the package, but it sure did look cute when it was stamped. Do you remember that? So let's see where else I could put. I'll make another tag. Maybe I won't be using this. We'll see. I don't know. Some pictures are going to be cute in here. I need to put this heart away before I lose it, huh? Because that's a really little stamp. I don't know if I'm going to have a place to put this little coffee cup. Well, maybe if I do another angled piece there. I kind of like this angled piece. You like those hearts on there, Rosa? Let's put this away. I think we'll do another white piece. And I'm just going to kind of use this as my template. Because who needs to measure when we can just kind of like wing it, right? Hopefully this is close. Yes, I think that will be close enough. All right, so let's do, so this one is going in here. And then if we do this one here, maybe with a coffee cup. But it really seems like the coffee, I don't know. I don't think that coffee cup's gonna work. I just don't think it's gonna work for me. Let's put that away. Maybe that'll be the next one. I do know that for my next coffee and a card, if anybody's local to me, it's the third Wednesday of March. We will be doing a quilt card. I'm not exactly sure of the design, but one of the gals that's going to be coming is a quilter. And I said, oh, if I know you're coming, we can come up with a quilt card. Does the lighting over here seem any better? Or does it still seem too dark? Oh. This. I wanted to use this. And I think it would be perfect for this piece here. I'm going to add some flowers. Because I think that would be fun, just to have a little border of flowers. Or would that look silly on this one with all the, maybe that wouldn't work there. I might have to do that on my next one because there's really nothing very flower-ish here. These daisies are just so stinking cute. All right, next one. We'll do that. We'll use that on the next one. Let's get rid of this piece of wet tape. Oh, happy day. Oh, happy day. How silly was that? Oh, well, it is what it is now. Unless I put something over this one. I guess I'm having a happy day. Or I could take this off and put a different sentiment on there. What do you think I should do? I did not even think about that until just now. I need a tag for here. Strawberry slush, do you think? What would be a good tag color to put there? And that angle is not quite right. I need to make it a little deeper. You can ink the border of that white circle and add it. Add it here. I think I need to make it a little smaller. Can I make it smaller? Because it seems a little big. I do like that on there though. Or maybe I'm just having a happy, happy day. Yes, smaller, I think. Or I could find some butterfly to put on there. Let me... That would not be big enough. Although I could put the butterfly on the circle, right? Maybe I should do that. A very happy day. Are the hearts for the butterfly to make a circle on there? I think that might look nice. And then maybe I'll see if I have a circle that's just a little bit smaller. And maybe, hang on to those, because that's kind of big. And if I die cut it out, the words are gonna show, except if I did a circle in strawberry slush. That might be the ticket. If we're gonna make all the things, let's just make all the things, right? Or, here's a little circle already cut out. Well, look at that. How about that with the butterfly on it? Yes? That might work. I think I like that better than this. Because I was thinking, oh, I could make like an outline and put that, but I think this would work with the butterfly on it. That's our solution. Because I'm thinking, oh, happy day twice. They're going to think I'm an idiot. If I give it to anybody. Or actually anybody who looks at it is going to think, what was she thinking? She wasn't. She just wasn't thinking, all right? Just, it is what it is. All right, so I didn't even have to cut one because that's why I keep some of my extra pieces in here, because you just never know when they might come in handy. All right. Save a little time. Now, should I do the butterfly in the Secret Sea or should I do it in Strawberry Slush? And then should I color it? Non-crafters aren't so picky, right? I'm probably taking way too long to do this, but it is what it is. So should I stamp in Secret Sea because that's the color of these outlines? Or should I stamp the butterfly in Strawberry Slush? Strawberry Slush it is. That's the first answer I saw, so that's what we're going with. Let me clean this because this has strawberry, or this has Secret Sea on it. All right. Now I'm going to try to get a nice image so I don't have to recut another piece. Secret Sea, then color it. Now I'm torn. Let's do on a scrap and see what the Strawberry Slush looks like. And then if we do, I should have kept that little sample with the Secret Sea one, but I got rid of it already. And I ripped it up because I thought I was done with it. Right? Add and remove, add and remove. You know, I feel like a woman who changes her mind all the time. Go figure. All right, so there's that, or there's that. I just don't know. Let's go get a couple of alcohol blends. See, the problem with doing it with Strawberry Slush is if I color it in, if I color this in, we're going to lose some of the Strawberry Slush. If I do this one and color it in, then we're maintaining the background. So I think we're going to do strawberry, or we're going to do Secret Sea. Or Strawberry Slush. If I just do Strawberry Slush, I would not probably color it in at all. I would probably just leave it white and pink. Oh, so Allie, you were agreeing with Rosa about having the mix and match, add and remove stuff. I'm still hung up on what color the butterfly should be. All right, we'll do the Secret Sea. Because part of it is I see a flaw in there where there must have been a hair or something on the butterfly. That's not as dark as I want. I think I need to re-ink my stamp pad. Either that or I should have put this on my Stampin' Positioner. Do you think I can line this up? Strawberry slush. All right, this was meant to be because look at how perfect that re-stamp is. All right, sorry, it's secrecy. Just because that I probably couldn't do twice. You're just messing with me. All right, let's put this butterfly back so we can color. I'm trying to keep my mess kind of contained. All right, and then I think what I want to do is I've got these two little shrinky-dink butterflies that my granddaughter and I made. I might have to put those on twine and put them on a tag. Wouldn't that be cute? Like maybe here. Just put a hole punch in the corner maybe. Maybe if I put it on the outside, it could like hang outside the card. I love it that you all have senses of humor. All right, let's see what else we can do. I want to take a couple of butterflies and cut them out. Hang on, I'll be right back. If Vicky was watching, she'd be really happy right now because she really likes butterflies. We might just put those on there because this one has the tag already. And those little eyelet things kind of flow good with the butterflies, I think. That's what I'm thinking. There was a little piece stuck in there. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, good. Just making sure I've got all the pieces before I put this away. I can see them bigger on my computer, the emojis. They're pretty funny. Rosa, the one that you gave is like a purple grape head or something. Almost crying. These might be last chance. So I'm using my stash. But like I said, I need to go through and find, I need to go through my inventory and get all the things that are retired taken away, taken care of. All right, so we're going to go with this, right? And I think that one should probably just go straight up and down because of that. Am I coloring this or not? I don't remember. Oh, sometimes I have lost the dies when I bounce them on the table, and then I try to listen to where they landed, and I have an extendable magnet, so I just kind of like the old metal detector. Click, find it. Yeah, I'm equipped. So am I coloring this or not? I don't remember if we discussed it. But I am going to take a little piece of twine here. I don't know how big I want it to be. I can always trim it later. You like my magnet? I have 2 of them in the studio because when I use my die machine, my Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine at the other side of the room, sometimes I throw my dies down that way too, and yeah, they go bouncing sometimes. So what colors should we do our little butterfly here? And I'm gonna do something a little different. I'm gonna take a little snippet out of here. It might look silly, but I'm gonna do it. Don't ask me why I did it. I thought it would look different. Come on. Come on. All right, let's try this again. I guess I don't really like that. Let's just trim it like this. That'll be fine. We're going to put that like that because this could go here with the little butterflies tied on here. Similar colors of the flowers underneath. Yeah, I'll get some, it's probably Timid Tiger. And of course, oh, there we go. I need to make that shorter. So we did the, my granddaughter and I did these shrinky-dinks. We got shrinky-dink paper from the craft store. And then stamped on them with Stays-On. And then we put just a little bit of color on with alcohol markers, but not enough that we would mess with the Versamark. And then we use the heat gun. And let's just see if this is going to look... I don't know if I should do it this way. And just maybe fray the end. Or if I should put a knot in it. I gotta get my little needle threader. Oops. This is really a struggle today. I think I got them all. There we go. All right, or if I should just put a knot in the end. Yes, what Rosa says. That works. I don't know if just a knot on the front of that butterfly is going to be enough so that it doesn't come off, or if I should double knot. The knot is okay. Like the single knot just hanging off the front of the butterfly. Which looks better, do you think? I would cut some of that off. Maybe I should put the knot to the back of the butterfly. Well, I guess that is the back. That would be the front. I think the knot works, right? I don't feel like I'm usually so indecisive. But it's just like, well, I don't know what I want to do. Making the book went faster than embellishing it for sure. And then this one, I need the knot to go the other way. Let's see if I can get this threaded without the needle threader. Come on. Ah, I had it too. I'm going to see if I can get it through with my pokey tool, hey? Who knew this would be like the longest part, was trying to get this stupid twine in here. There. See, I just forced it, or I threatened it with force, and it decided to comply. And I've had those butterflies for a while, so I'm glad I'm going to finally put them in something. Well, I'm glad it's not just me. All right, so there's a couple of butterflies. Those are kind of cute. Nice little feature. And then I think what I'll do is when this tag comes out, I'm going to have these glued flat. So I'm going to try the old Bonnie M trick. She puts glue here. And then, yeah, see everything different, right? We're going to just put some of these through the glue. I'm not a pro at this technique yet either. I feel like I should have the glue spread out a little bit more on my thumb. And then she says, by the time you're done, oh, I got a little much on there. She said, by the time you're done, it'll be dried off your thumb. And then you can just rub it off. We'll see. All right. Got a little much glue on there, so we'll have to just, I'll probably have to use my embossing buddy and just rub some of that off later. And I got even more glue on the edges of that one because I didn't want to take so long. I should have probably just put my glue bottle on there. Oh well, it is what it is. A little bit of embossing buddy on there to get rid of the tack, and I'll deal with that tomorrow. All right, so this can go here with those little butterflies. This is here. could put something there. So now let me go get some colors and we will take care of this. We'll get some light strawberry slush, I think, the lemon lolly, and the maybe Calypso coral. And what did I say for the pink? Strawberry slush. Well, let's get a color lifter too. All right. Yeah, it's past my bedtime too. Oh, dark 100. Thanks for hanging out with me. I'm just going to start filling in some things and we'll make it however it turns out, it turns out. Yeah, good night, Rosa. Thanks for popping in. This will be like the coat of many colors. I have to concentrate on my coloring so that I don't mess up. Because I want it to be symmetrical. Butterflies aren't usually green at all, right? That would be more of a moth. Because I feel like I need one more color. Maybe I should go get like a bubble bath. And I'm just going to take this color lifter and like make some dots in here, and it's going to make it almost look polka dotted. You probably won't be able to tell from there. But it'll give this a little bit of texture. Let me go get some bubble bath. Hopefully my head wasn't in the way. Bubble bath and some Timid Tiger. Those might be kind of close. We'll see. It's a little brighter of an orange. Light Calypso Coral, and this is the light Timid Tiger. So Timid Tiger is here and Calypso Coral is there. They're pretty similar. I should have probably gotten, maybe I should go get the dark Timothy and go over it. It's like a stained glass butterfly. I think that's going to work. I think that'll be good. The twine worked better for you. I'm glad. All right, and this I'm just going to put right on there with some glue. Oh, it's almost 2 a.m. here already. Wow. Where did that time go? This is such a little book. Can you imagine if I tried to make a big book? How much time it would take me? Heavens. This is going to need a little bit of Wink of Stella on there. I think this Wink of Stella is pretty close to being done. Just because that ball doesn't keep rolling anymore, so I think that might be my clue. And I'm just dabbing this on because I don't want it like here. I went a little close to the edge and it's lifting some of that Secret C off. And I don't want to do that. I just want to add shimmer. Because these are water-based inks, so that's a risk. But it's going to be so pretty. I think I need to just try to do all of these lines. So then it really will look like stained glass. Hopefully I don't ruin it. Probably can't tell from where you are, but this looks really pretty. This might be the last element for the night. I do have to get up and make sure that our granddaughter is up and moving so that Papa can take her to school. And then we won't see her probably for about another week and a half or 2 weeks. She usually comes and hangs out with us every other weekend. It's a little longer this weekend because her mom had appointments today and tomorrow. I think I got all the lines except for the little antenna here. All right. Oh my goodness. So the front, we got some Oh Happy Day going on. A few little gems, couple of flowers, and the diamond cutouts from there. Why not use them, right? And we've got our butterfly page. We've got a little pocket thing here. We've got another pocket tag here with our little butterfly things, and we've got butterflies there. Just trying to get the extra glue when I kind of went overboard. Well, hello, Robert. You're late coming in. What time is it by you? You're in Canada. I forgot what time zone you're in, though. And you spell my name different every time you come in. It's just 4 letters. Really simple. Maybe you're just doing it to see if I notice. All right, so you're an hour ahead of me. It's not quite 2 o'clock here. All right, so that'll work there. All right, so we'll put this little tag back in here. In fact, I think I'm gonna snip these. Just because I snipped that top corner, kind of. We're going to snip these too. Because we can. All right, so that's that. This page is good. I feel like I should probably put something on the bottom of here. I'll figure that out later. I still need a tag here. We've got this tag here. That label. I need a couple of tags still for here. So I have a little bit more work yet to do. We've been busy for a couple of hours and I feel like we didn't get much done. How did that happen? Oh well, it's still cute. I love it though. All right, so I'll work on this again later. If I work on it at all during the day, then I'll show you the finished project. Otherwise, we're probably gonna work on this tomorrow or the next day. Maybe I'll give you a break from watching me struggle through this. We'll see. But thanks for hanging out with me. The butterfly. Thank you, Ellie. I like it. Can you see? Yeah, I had to use a lot of the brain tonight. You're right. That's kind of a struggle sometimes. Can you see how that shimmers or not? It is quite pretty. Let's see if I can zoom in on it a little bit. There you can see shimmer. It's really pretty cool. All right. Trying to zoom back out here. There we go. Oh, yes. Well, thanks for hanging out with me, Ellie. I appreciate it. Good night, my friend. Good night, everybody else. Until next time, happy crafting and enjoy the rest of your day.